cold weather kicks in, parents across the country are finding that their children's last season's clothes no longer fit and a new wardrobe is needed. Another year also brings demands for new toys, books, furniture and other items as each child grows.
Just one of the things you can look forward to, Christy, when you decide to have a family with your lovely husband, whenever that may be. So you could just bite the bullet and fork out a small fortune for all these clothes, or you could call Anne Lewis. Anne is the creator of a new market catering to parents that need stuff and parents that need to get rid of stuff. Hello.
Hello, good morning. Well, let's start then with how much do people, on average, spend setting up for a new baby?
Okay, it can cost anywhere up to $7,000.
Wow.
Anywhere between $4,000 and $7,000. It's quite a lot of money.
For nursery,
everything.
The whole nursery, yeah.
Do you think the baby bonus means they've splurged a little bit more?
I think that is true, but also there's a lot of other costs pre-baby. There's the obstetrician, and if you're private, then they cost a few thousand.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of other costs, ultrasound, so a lot of that money has already gone before the baby's born. So there's still the nursery cost setup is quite expensive.
That's huge.
Oh, yeah. I mean, a pram can set you back $700-800
yes.
for.
Oh, there's
and some.
There's very expensive prams. There's some that cost over $1,000.
Yeah.
You can get cheaper ones too, but if you want good quality products, you're certainly looking at a lot of money.
And that's one area where you really don't want to skimp on. I mean, you don't want to buy the El Cheapo pram or cot or bassinet because it can come back and...
That's correct. We find that parents are very much after quality products for their children.
Well, that's what I was going to ask about your markets, because you say there's strict quality control, so it's all high standards. I mean, first of all, what's high standards?
Okay, the baby and kids market, I guess what we've always done from the beginning, we've always really looked for quality goods. It was important to me, and it's important to most parents, so we thought let's make sure that that continues throughout our markets. So that's how the whole market is positioned, and people perceive it that way. But the way to ensure it is also on the day we walk through and we check all the stalls, and if something is not up to scratch, we will ask it to be removed.
Okay,
so we're very
idea.
strict. Yeah.
So you were talking about it costs roughly $7,000 to set yourself up for a new child.
Yeah.
If you went to one of the markets and did the whole shebang, what would you be looking at compared?
Okay, you can spend up to $500 to $700.
Gosh, that's a massive difference.
It's
10% of the
10%? It can be. Look, it varies. It depends on what your choices are, but it's anywhere between 10 to 25% of the recommended retail price is what we find. It's enormous. The retail shops, they have a lot of costs, so I guess their costs are high. We have the market on the day. The goods are pre-loved, but they're excellent quality. So, and those people have used them. They're selling them at a good price because what else to do with it anyway? It's money they would take home they wouldn't have otherwise. So it's a great way to earn quick and easy cash for the store holders.
Well, yeah, because I was going to ask for you just to explain exactly what the market is, because in the ad break, Stephen was saying that in your family and friends, you just pass.
Yeah, we pass things on through either a mother's group or just close friends. And I mean, if you're just having your first child, you tend to keep a little bit of stuff. Just obviously you can have more and that way. But our friends are always into passing clothes and even shoes that are in good nick and bassinets and cots and sleepwear and everything. You name it.
That's right.
But that's why they can make some money back.
Exactly. The way the baby and kids market works is that store holders who have finished with their children are old enough and they've now finished, they've got boxes of stuff, which you do end up with. You come to the market, you book a stall and come on the day, bring it, make sure it's in good quality, washed and ironed maybe, and then we bring in the people on the day and they buy it from you. And the nice thing about it is it's very personal. So, you know what that top was that your daughter wore for the first time when she did X, Y, Z, and you can pass that on. And that's what people like. It's very personal, and so you can save hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
So how big is this grown so far? How do people get involved?
We're having a hard time keeping up with it at the moment.
You don't advertise, do you?
Very little, very little. We advertise for new locations, but those...
the queues.
I know. Now, for that market, we did no advertising. We actually, yes, it was amazing. And we were bursting at the seams. As you can see, it was just, we're having a hard time keeping up with it at the moment.
So it's all the mothers groups just getting on the phone and telling each other no?
Is it like the stock take sale? Is there actually punches thrown at the start?
The only thing they don't do is scream, but otherwise, it's very much the same. It's because there is, I mean, look, there's so many bargains. You can see we had 120 stores there. That was the biggest one we ever did. But I'm a bit on the high. We had a big weekend. The last 2 weekends we had 6 markets, 5 new locations. We were in the Sunshine Coast, we're in Geelong, we're in Croydon, we're in Stanhope Gardens. We keep getting people asking us, come. So we listen to that and we go there. But gee, it's hard keeping up. We've got 3 kids ourselves. My husband works as well, so yeah, we're getting there.
I wonder, sorry.
How can people set up a store? Well, what do they need to do if they want to do that?
Okay. You can book online on the website, and it's $46 or $40 depending location. And you click on your preferred store. It's actually quite unique. There's no other market that has it. The whole layout is there. You click on a green store, you fill in your details, you pay, and your stall is booked that location. You rock up on the day with all your goods and sell. So it's very, very easy. All the information is on the website as to how to do it.
And what kind of money do they make generally?
Oh, good money. That's why we're so busy. It's anywhere between $300 up to $2,000. With $1,000 not at all uncommon. I mean, we were in the Sunshine Coast on Saturday, and they all came and rebooked. It was just amazing. It was fantastic.
I guess you're not too popular with baby clothes stores.
Oh, yeah, we won't go there.
Have they tried to sabotage this?
No, but not yet. Maybe after that.
Have you had feedback?
I'm sure one day we will, because we're still growing. We're now talking actually to sponsors, potential sponsors. It's very exciting, which is really what we need. I find it's so busy. We're having, like I said, a hard time keeping up, and potential sponsors would really help us putting the things into place that can help administer the calls and emails. We get about 200 emails a day. Okay. And it's
a bit more after today, I'd suggest.
Well, and we just need a bit of extra support, and that will help that next level.
What kind of ages are the products for and the clothes for at the markets?
Okay, anywhere from birth or pre-birth. We also have maternity wear up to 6 years of age.
Right. Yeah. The other thing, and a lot of schools do it, is have swap shops at schools too. I mean, very important. The next phase is setting your children up into school, and like blazers and uniforms. I mean, you're looking at up to $1,000, and there's a lot of that going on too with the school clothes and blazers and things like that.
There is. We actually thought about doing just one for schools, but maybe it's not a good example. My daughter can be quite picky, so she won't wear this, but she will wear that, and the uniform has to be... So I just thought, I don't know. I hear the feedback too, is that a lot of children after sort of 6, 7, they become a bit more picky and fussy, but, you never know.
You've got a team, as you said, that's still growing, and they're all mothers, I believe. Is that right?
That's correct. We have 2 people that work with me here in Melbourne. They're both mothers, Melinda and Claire, and they saved my life. And then also we have interstate, we have people. So in Sydney, I have, for example, Jennifer. She's a mum, she has 2 children, and she runs it locally for me. So we work together as a team, obviously, but I can't be everywhere at the same time, and with the growth. So she makes sure that everything locally is organised. She runs the markets, and we do it that way. And that works really well. We do that in Perth, in Adelaide, in Sydney, in Queensland, and soon we will be in Tasmania, and at the end of the year also in New Zealand. So
wow, that's great fun. What's the best bargain you've seen so far? What's one of the most amazing items you've seen?
Oh, I'm a bit of a I like the nice. The Fred Bear and Sea clothes, I have to say. I really like them, and I would not pay $50 for a new top. So I pick them up regularly for $3 to $5 at my market. And so I dress my children in them, but I don't pay new. Sorry. For 2 days.
As I said, if you can get something for $3, why would you fork out $50? We're going to get killed by all these baby clothes shops, aren't we?
We have all ranges, so it's really, it's up to, if you don't care for the brands, we still have that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be Fred Bear and Seed if you want to have a store. It can be anything, but we had 1,300 people through the door the other Sunday, and they'll look for anything that's a bargain, that's good quality, you'll find. And so if you have it, to sell as well.
Good on you.
What's your next market? Where is it?
We've got one on the 15th of June in Ballarat, and it's our first time there. So anyone who wants to join, please come along and sell your goods. And then after that, we're in Berwick, in Lane Cove in Sydney, we're in Canberra, and we're in the Gold Coast, all in the same weekend. So,
good luck.
Wow.
I
know. Lots of shopping.
Yeah, so when it's your
turn. Thanks for that, Stephen.
Sorry.
After the break, an exotic blend of the Middle East, the north of Africa, and the best of an Australian back paddock. Ariana unites the nations right after this.
Hey, I put some new shoes on and suddenly everything's right. right. I said, hey, I put some new shoes